My name is Shubham Parashar. First and foremost, I want to thank CodeBasics for giving me this platform to showcase my skills. Today, I will be presenting my analysis of electric vehicles using the data from the Vahan Seva portal of the Government of India. As we know, electric vehicles are important part of our future. So in this presentation, I will share some interesting trends, insights, and recommendations about electric vehicles in India for AtliQ Motors. We will start with introduction, then we'll move towards problem statement, then dashboard view. We will have some primary and secondary research questions, then recommendations, and after that, my contact information. AtliQ Motors is a major automotive company from the USA with expertise in electric vehicles. Over the past 5 years, the company achieved a 25% market share in electric and hybrid vehicle sector in North America. And now, as part of their expansion plans, AtliQ Motors aims to bring their best-selling EV models to India, where they currently hold less than 2% of the market. This move highlights their dedication to global innovation and sustainability in their automotive industry. But some challenges they are facing in India, that is, they have low market share as per now and a very competitive landscape. For that, the chief of AtliQ Motors in India tasked the data analytics team conduct a comprehensive market study. The goal is to gather insights on market trends, customer preferences, and potential barriers to entry in the Indian EV market. This is the view of my live dashboard. This is just a screenshot. We will go to the live dashboard from this link. This is our homepage. There are two views, maker's view and a state's view. And after that, we'll get to some insights. There are different KPIs like revenue generated by EVs, total vehicles sold, and out of that, EV sold, that is only 2 million. Then the CAGR, that is 93.91%, and the total number of manufacturers or makers, that is 26. Two-wheelers and four-wheelers category have been here, and top 5 and bottom 5 we can see from there. Like bottom 5, PC Automobiles, BMW, Volvo, Kia Motors, and Mercedes-Benz with only 0.4 thousand. And top 5, Ola Electric with highest 489,000. We have CAGR in EV sold like 92% market share is of two-wheelers, whereas 7.4 only for four-wheelers. There is a monthly trends from 22 to 24. Now we'll move to states view. There are four charts given: revenue, EV sold, the penetration rate of the market, the CAGR in EV. This is a small table with revenue in total generated by all vehicles and revenue by EVs, the penetration rate, growth in 2024, the CAGR, and the most important, the projected EV sales for 2030. At present, the market penetration rate is only 3.6%. Now we'll move to some insights. You can see from here. This is just a screenshot of homepage. This is maker's view and the state's view. Now we'll deal some primary questions. This is for the overview of the dashboard. There are top 3 and bottom 3 makers for the fiscal years 2023 and 2024. In two-wheelers, the top 3 are Ola Electric, Okinawa, and Hero Electric in 2023. And in 2023, the bottom 3 were Pure EV, Being, and Jitendra. The top 3 for 2024 are Ola Electric, TVS, and Ather. The bottom 3 were Kinetic Green, Revolt, and Battery Electric. The penetration rate for top 5 states in two-wheelers are Goa with 17.99%, after that Kerala and Karnataka, Maharashtra, and Delhi. For four-wheelers, Kerala has the highest 5.76 percentage, then Chandigarh, Delhi, Karnataka, and Goa. The negative penetration for EV from 2022 to 2024. For two-wheelers, Ladakh has minus 0.41 percentage, and Andaman and Nicobar Islands for four-wheelers with minus 1.11 percentage. There are some quarterly trends by top 5 EV makers. The highest share among them gained by Tata Motors, that is 33,000. Following that, Mahindra and Mahindra with only 9,000 as compared to Tata Motors. So as you can see, Tata Motors has a massive chunk for EV sold. This is a comparison between Delhi and Karnataka. Delhi with penetration rate 7.71% and Karnataka with 10.18 percentage. While EV sold in Delhi 47,000, whereas in Karnataka 161,000. The CAGR in four-wheeler units for top 5 makers from 2022 to 2024. BYD India has the highest share with 566.52% of CAGR. After that, Hyundai with 255.48 percentage. These are the top 10 states with highest CAGR in total vehicles sold. Highest with Meghalaya 28.5%, then Goa, Karnataka, Delhi, Rajasthan, etc. These are the peak and low season months for EV sales based from the data. As you can see, March 138,000 in 2024 and 48,000 in June for 2024 only. These trends show the monthly sales of the EVs. This is a table given. See, business has the most important thing to project their sales. What is going to be their future? So in 2030 projected EV sales were highest for the Maharashtra, that is 13.35 million, then Kerala with 11.78 million, then Gujarat, Karnataka, Odisha, Goa, etc. These are given some penetration rate and CAGR for EVs. Revenue growth rate of four-wheeler and two-wheelers EVs for in India for 2022 versus 2024 and 23 versus 24 are given below. For two-wheelers, revenue in 2024 versus 2022 versus 2024 is 269.3%, whereas for 23 versus 24, it is only 28.1%. For four-wheelers, revenue for 22 versus 24 is 367.79%, and 23 versus 24 is 83.08%. There are some secondary questions also. What are the customers' reason for choosing four-wheelers EV in 2023 and 2024? There are various reasons, but these are my top three reasons, like cost saving, environmental concerns, government incentives. For cost saving, the EV has a very low operating cost as compared to gasoline or diesels. They have a maintenance very less prices. They have long-term savings. The overall cost of owning an EV can be lower, right? Environmental concerns. EVs don't produce harmful pollutants, and it also helps to combat climate change by lowering carbon emissions. They also support cleaner and greener travel options, and also the government incentives, financial benefits, policy support, encouraging adoption, like tax credits, rebates, and subsidies to make more affordable EVs for common people. Government invests in EV infrastructure like charging stations. Government's efforts for promoting EVs. Government came with many schemes like FAME, income tax benefits, road tax exemptions, registration fee exemptions, electric mobility promotion schemes by Ministry of Heavy Industries, in which there is an outlay of 500 crore to promote the adoption of electric two-wheelers and three-wheelers. The charging infrastructure development to support EV users and reduce range anxiety. Battery swapping policy, public transportation electrification like electric buses, PLI schemes to reduce dependency on imports and strengthening the local supply chain. How does the availability of charging stations infrastructure correlate with EV sales and penetration rates in the top 5 states? EV adoption in India is gaining momentum, driven by government incentives, environmental awareness, and rising fuel cost. One of the most crucial factors influencing EV adoption is the availability of charging infrastructure. This presentation examines how the presence of charging station correlates with EV sales and penetration in top 5 EV adopting states, that are Maharashtra, Delhi, Karnataka, Gujarat, and Tamil Nadu. They have positive relationship, consumer confidence boost up, urban rural divide will be less. States with well-developed charging networks report higher EV sales and penetration rate. Consumer confidence, like availability of charging stations, reduces range anxiety, making EVs a more viable option for consumers. The urban areas with dense charging networks show higher EV adoption, while rural regions lag due to inadequate infrastructure. This is a problem. This is a rural urban divide, and we have to make it less. So, who should be the brand ambassador if AtliQ Motors launches their EV or hybrid vehicles in India, and why? According to me, MS Dhoni, as one of the most beloved cricket icons in India, Dhoni's endorsement could attract a diverse audience. His reputation for reliability and leadership aligns well with the qualities of EV, like trust and reliability. Dhoni is known for his calm and composed demeanor, which aligns with the reliability and efficiencies of EVs. Mass appeal. He has a massive fan base across India, especially in smaller towns and rural areas, which can also less our urban rural divide, guys. Leadership and innovation. Dhoni's legacy as a strategic captain and innovator on the field mirrors the innovative technology behind EVs and sustainability connection. His love for his bike and cars can be leveraged to highlight the transition from traditional vehicles to EVs. So, which state is the ideal to start the manufacturing unit? According to me, Gujarat, the ideal choice, because top ranked in ease of doing business, strong subsidies under Gujarat EV policy 2021, excellent infrastructure and connectivity, and established automotive ecosystem with stable and investor-friendly governance. But company always try to reach out to other states also. So here is a key matrix comparison of different states: Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Karnataka, and Andhra Pradesh. They all are very good, very good state for their investment. How does the availability of charging stations infrastructure correlate with the EV sales and penetration rates in the top five states? My top three recommendations for AtliQ Motors to establish its EV manufacturing unit in India are: build a robust charging infrastructure network first, leverage the government schemes and policies, and invest in R&D and localization. Some other recommendations also: market research. Conduct in-depth market analysis to understand customer preferences, competitor offerings, and regulatory requirements. Identify key market segments and regions with high potential for EV adoption. Partnership and alliances. Form strategic partnership with local companies, including charging station providers, battery manufacturers, and service centers. Collaborate with government initiatives to leverage subsidies, incentives, and infrastructure development for EVs, and infrastructure development as total. Invest in charging infrastructure development is the key to address the range anxiety and enhance convenience for EV owners. Partner with real estate developers, shopping malls, and public parking facilities to install charging stations. This is about my links: LinkedIn, my portfolio link, and GitHub. And thank you for this beautiful journey, Code Basics.